How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about the presumptive nominee to become the Democratic presidential nominee in 2020 to run up against Trump, and that would be Joe Biden. We've all seen his gaffes throughout the years. We've seen his cognitive decline recently, but what does not get as much attention is the aggression that's coming out of him. I mean, the finger wagging, the I'm getting ready to fight you stance, all this, that, and the third. Now, I'm going to go ahead and roll a video that displays, I think, all of it. You got the cognitive decline, you got the aggressiveness, you got the lost kind of glazed look, not knowing what's going on. You have all of that wrapped up into one nice video. After we get done watching that, I'll talk about what he said in the video. I'll give you my 2 cents, my detailed analysis, and then I'll wrap it on up with a nice bow on top. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
How you intend on getting the union vote when there's a large portion of the union workers that are gun enthusiasts, and you are actively trying to diminish our Second Amendment right and take away our guns.
You're full of shit.
All right, thank you.
No, shush. Shush. I support the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment, just like right now, if you yell fire, that's not free speech. And from the very beginning, I have a shotgun, I have a 20 gauge, a 12 gauge, my sons hunt. Guess what? You're not allowed to own any weapon. I'm not taking your gun away at all. You need 100 rounds.
So when you were in Beto, when you said you're going to take our guns,
I did not say that. That's not true. I did not say that.
It's a viral video.
It's a viral video like the other ones they're putting out there. They're simply a lie.
Your voice, you said that you're taking the gun.
Oh,
he just clarified it.
Wait. Take the AR-14s.
Okay, this is not okay.
Hold on.
All right.
Hey, let's
don't tell me anything, pal. I'm going to go outside.
There's a lot of
with
guys want it.
I'm not worried.
Thanks so much.
Give me a break.
Don't be such a
You're
worried
switching up
guy.
on me.
Hey, there's a lot of
Look, here's the deal.
Go ahead, go.
Here's the deal. Are you able to own a machine gun?
I own a machine
I
gun.
said, are you able to own one? Uncle Lord.
Machine guns are illegal.
That's right. So AR-15's illegal.
How is that in a machine gun?
No, it's not.
Semi-automatic.
Yeah, do you need 100 rounds? Do you need 100 rounds?
In America with handguns, and there are what you call assault rifles. Why are you advocating for assault rifles when people are buying the handguns?
Okay, so you saw that, you heard that. Now, Joe Biden, what's really going on with you, sir? I mean, I think everybody knows, and it can't really be denied at this particular point in time, that his cognitive abilities just aren't the same. Look at this guy about 10, 15 years ago. It's a different person. 20 years ago, way different. Okay. He's 77 years old. So, I mean, at a certain point, Father Time is undefeated. And not everybody, but most people, you can't keep the same sharpness and the same wit forever. In him, obviously, that's pretty much gone. It ain't really there anymore. And he has some aggression as well. I'm not really sure where that comes from. I'm no doctor. But I think the aggression is also part of his mental decline. Why would you be putting your finger in somebody's face, pointing and stuff like that? I don't know about you or anybody else out there, but if somebody does that to you and they're all in your face, like almost touching your nose and your beard and everything else, or your mouth, I was like, well, I'm not playing that. And the guy was like, look, that's not okay to be putting your finger in my face because I don't know where you've been. You've been shaking hands, kissing babies. You could have coronavirus, flu, H1N1. I don't know. So that's not very sanitary. Number one, you could touch my lip or my beard on my nose. Number two, it's a sign of aggression. You got your hands right in my face. If you were in the hood or anywhere, really just in general life, if somebody does that to you, you probably would be safe in thinking that they want to strike you. So rather than getting striked by a person has their hands in your face, you can go ahead and just hit them with a nice hook to the jaw, uppercut, or a nice slap, a hard slap, so they get out of your face and they don't have the what they call drop on you. You can defend yourself because they already are in an aggressive stance, which is, like the man said, not okay, it's not cool. But then you see more of the cognitive decline talking about an AR-14. What is an AR-14? Have you ever heard of an AR-14? I've heard of an AR-15, but what is an AR-14? I mean, how do you even get that wrong? AR-15 is a very common phrase that has been used over the past few days, weeks, months, years to describe a certain kind of rifle. So why would you say AR-14? Who has ever said AR-14 in general. His mind is just not there. Then he's talking about, oh, can you have a machine gun? Well, last I checked, an AR-15, not 14, is not a machine gun. Civilians cannot really get a machine gun. Well, you can get a machine gun, but when you're talking about gun control, I mean, you got to go through all kind of hoops, pay a bunch of money, like $10,000 on the low end. You got to have an FFL, a federal firearms license, a stamp. You got to have all kind of stuff to get a fully auto, to the point where it wouldn't even really be worth it unless you're a collector or something like that. I would presume that most people who are able to procure a fully auto are not ever going to use it. That's like something you would put on a display case. Like, if you bought a knife for $100,000, are you going to actually use it to cut up some steak and some butter? Or are you going to put it in a nice glass case in your house and show it off in front of the company? That's pretty much how that goes, but I digress. My whole point is that an AR-15 is not a fully auto. It is not a machine gun. It is a rifle, semi-automatic, the same as most guns on the market. Unless you have a flintlock pistol, a pump action shotgun, or a revolver, you have a semi-automatic. Okay, that's just the reality. If you have a magazine in your weapon and it loads like that, you have a semi-automatic. Fully auto means you just touch the trigger and bullet spray. Civilians don't have that, but I digress. The whole point is that he's not making any sense here. And I think a lot of people probably think the same way he does, even without the cognitive decline. Talking about, oh, AR-15 is fully automatic. Like, that's what the media would say. But an AR-15 just refers to some of the, the styling of the gun, like the scope and just the customized ability, if that's the word, of it. It's not anything to do with the firepower. You can get the same ammunition in the AR-15 as you can in a regular rifle. That's just the nature of rifles. It's semi-automatic, pull the trigger once, bullet comes out, that's it. But I think the bigger thing here would be the fact that Joe Biden cannot handle criticism. There's a debate coming up on Sunday on CNN. I'm not going to be able to stream it because CNN, they will strike you, but different story. I digress. The point is that there is a debate coming up. Tulsi Gabbard obviously won't be there, talking about let Tulsi debate. I'm the only woman left. I'm a woman of color, this, that, and the third. Nobody really cares. You have all of 4 or 5 delegates. That's not nearly enough. You have no path to victory. You should go ahead and drop out. I'm not sure what she's doing still here. Maybe she wants to run a third party or something. I don't know. But anyway, there's a debate on Sunday. It's going to be sit down, which is funny because I think that people are saying his cognitive decline is the reason why it's going to be sit down rather than stand up. I think I've seen some sit down debates in previous campaign cycles. I think I saw it with Barack Obama and Mitt Romney. But what they would do is sit down for like 5 seconds and then get up and walk around. I think it may have been the same thing with Trump and Hillary in the previous cycle. They would kind of maybe be sitting down or standing in a certain place, then they walk around. So hopefully Bernie gets up and walks around and forces Joe to be on his feet, because 2 hours on your feet and you got to do these events constantly, I think you're going to see that Joe does not really have it. I think you're going to get to a point in the campaign where he is confronted more and more with angry people that have a right to be angry. People that are talking about NAFTA, people talking about the jobs that have been gone, people talking about the Obama administration not doing very well, people that don't like the Democratic Party in general. They're going to be upset. They're going to be angry. And you got to be able to figure out how you're going to please them, how you're going to respond to them, and how you're going to get them to vote for you. What I'm seeing right now is some aggressiveness, finger pointing, and things like that. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? Do you think that Joe Biden is mentally sound to be running for president right now? If that's your viewpoint, let me know why in the comments below. Or is he not mentally sound? If that's your viewpoint, let me know why in the comments below. You know pretty much what I think. I think the man is a few trees short of a forest, a few marbles short of an entire set of jacks. I think he's just not there. And it's pretty clear. And it's pretty sad that you got to have him out there trying to run. I mean, come on, let this man go home. And I don't want to see a guy have serious medical problems running for president. That's not cool at all. But whatever your comments are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.